Okay, I lied. I still eat fast food. I just eat it less than I used to, and I stopped going to some fast food chains altogether. I've had some experiences that literally made me want to bust a fat U and throw my nasty food in their face. Because what is this? Like, for example, Raisin Canes. It's not the flavorless chicken tenders that made me stop going. It's the fact that one day I ordered the 3-piece combo, and as I'm sitting in the parking lot about to open the bag, I smell cigarettes. And I'm like, oof, somebody is smoking them a nice pack of cigarettes. But I look around and nobody's smoking cigarettes. Matter of fact, there's no one around my car. So I'm like, where is that smell coming from? I opened my food and the smell instantly slapped me across the face. It was the chicken tenders. They smelled like Marble Lights, Newports, Pall Mall, Camels, all of them. The smell was so thick. But even though they had that smell, I was like, surely they can't taste like cigarettes. So I took one bite. They were terrible. I don't know what it was. It was like somebody forgot to change the grease, or somebody came from their smoke break and the smell jumped in my chicken tenders. They were terrible. I still kept eating Raisin Canes after that, but I eventually did stop eating at Raisin Canes because the chicken tenders were so bland. Now, I do still occasionally stop by Taco Bell, and baby, that place had me in a chokehold. Their hands were wrapped around my neck. I was eating Taco Bell like every other day for like 2 months. And I get the same thing every time. A cheesy double beef burrito and a regular nacho fry. Maybe a Mountain Dew Baja Blast if I didn't have water in my car. That was my go-to every time. It never changed. It would only change when some heifer would get my order wrong. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to call nobody out their name, but I do remember 2 times when somebody got my order wrong. And like I said, I ordered the same thing every time. The cheesy double beef burrito with a regular nacho fry. Well, one day, when I go to bite into my burrito, I get rudely disrupted by some beans and cheese. I spat the junk out immediately. Oh my gosh, I was so mad. So mad I was about to freaking cry. Because I was literally on my way to work and I was already down the street. So I couldn't turn back. I didn't have enough time. And before y'all ask, yes, I did check my food before I left. It's just the double beef burrito comes in the same wrapper as the bean and cheese burrito. What I should have did was look at the screen before I pulled up to the second window. Because had I did that, some narrow hole wouldn't have put down a freaking cheesy bean and rice burrito. They would have put down a cheesy double beef burrito. And I know they sound similar, okay? I know they do. But the end of the menu item is different, so I don't understand. But, whatever. But I tell you what, after that, I have always looked at the screen. I need to make sure everything is correct. Everything on the screen look correct, ma'am? Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my drink? I'm sorry, what was that? My drink?
My diet, Dr. Kelp?
How am I supposed to eat my food without my drink? Ma'am, you didn't order a drink. Oh. Okay, well, can you add a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, please? Now, this will be the last place I talk about. One night, I decided that I wanted to get Del Taco after work. I ordered 3 beer-battered fish tacos. The first taco I ate, delicious, wonderful, fresh, hot, all of that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The second taco, hot, but the fish was kind of tough. It was like kind of rubbery almost. It wasn't bad, but not as enjoyable as the first one. The third one, oh boy, the third one was a trip. Every time I went in for a bite, I kept smelling aluminum or like some type of cleaning product. It might have been the aluminum because the taco was wrapped in aluminum foil. So I took it out of the foil because I couldn't stand that smell. But I still smelt it because the foil literally seeped into the tortilla shell. And I'm like, how the heck all 3 of my tacos taste different? Ain't they supposed to be coming from the same place? Like, I don't understand how 3 tacos can taste different when they on the same freaking grill or cooker or whatever. I don't know what they cooking on. But anyways, I do a lot more cooking now, and I prepare my own food because it's always gonna come out good when I cook it. And I can prepare it just how I like it. But like I said, I still eat fast food every now and then, and they still mess up my order from time to time. Not often, but that's what happens when you eat out. It's not always gonna be perfect. And these people, they're just trying to make money. They're not purposely doing this stuff.